Hello my friends, this is Rosemary. I'm standing here hoping that you guys can see my body. That's the purpose of me standing here. I'm going to be talking to you here in a minute about me. Maybe I can give you a better view like this. I'm just so pretty, right? My big legs. There's no shapers on. Just me. This is all me. See? This is all me. Oh boy. I'm just so good looking, right? This is me. Alright. This is going to be a little talk for me as well as for you. And it's been kind of cold in this house, so my nose is running. But anyway, so the best part of me is probably my neck up. Not too shabby. I shouldn't complain, right? I didn't have this body at 447 pounds. Alright? The legs, you guys see the legs. Right? You know, it's what they look like. It's who I am. It's who I have become. Right? I range between 157 and 160 pounds. Before, I was 487 pounds. There was a few years ago where my vision had taken a toll. A vision of me being a stick figure. And also wanting to be someone that I wasn't. It wasn't me. I want it very badly. And I'm going to name this person because this is the person. Not that she's a stick figure. That's just something that I saw in my head, but but I thought I could get to her body. I saw her at one time also big-hipped, and I knew that I was small, and I was getting smaller, and as the days went by, and as I still exercise, just had a little time on my elliptical. That's why I look like crazy. But still do my walking. But I kept wanting more. But it wasn't because I wanted to stay healthy so much. I knew that was part of it. But I kept seeing this vision in my head, thinking, I can get to her size. I can get to her body. And it was Sally, Cabernet Queen, whom I have grown to love and admire. She's taught me much. She has taught me much. We process together. I think that when you have an accountability partner that you can trust with all your heart and not throw anything back, if you can really, really tell that person, I'm going through this and this. Even though it is hard for those words to come out of your mouth, you got to get that accountability partner somehow, some way. Somebody that you can trust with all of your heart. Because that person will be honest with you. That person will tell you some things that you need to process, some things that you need to hear. And then you process together, which is amazing. Just as I do on Coffee Talk. All I'm doing is processing. All I'm doing is sharing what I've gone through. It has been a battle for me to get on the scale and see that number over and over and over again. It is maintenance for me right now. I really didn't process this until the doctor looked at me and said, "Well, what's wrong with you? I think you're a good-looking woman." And he told me a lot more, but I had processed this over and over with Sally many, many times. But she didn't know what my vision was. No one knew but me. I had the vision to look like her. Not to be like her. That's hard to match, let me tell you. She's a very smart woman. But my vision was to look like her. And I came to the realization, I don't think it was, sometimes people say it's too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. I came to the realization that it's about me. It's not about anybody else. It's about where this body is going to take me, where it's going to take me. I'm still exercising. I'm still eating right. I'm still drinking my water. I'm still eating 3 meals a day, maybe a snack if I need it. I'm doing all the right things. I measure my food cup-wise because that's the amount that fits in my pouch. I don't have to measure it on a scale. I know more or less what a cup looks like. I know what my pouch is going to take and what it's not going to take. I've learned all those things, right? It's a learning process. And there's phases that we get into in our life. And I'm at the phase right now where I want to live life. I want to embrace this body, these legs that get me from A to B without any issues, that get me on the elliptical for 30 minutes. I'm supposed to be there 15, I know. Bad rosemary. Only because the doctor does not want me to overstress my body with the hormones. You'll learn that when you get into menopause. If you overstress your body, then it's hard for you to lose weight because you give out cortisone, so you don't want to stress that body out. That's what, you just do things in 15-minute regimens is what I've been told. Please don't come back and tell me that's not true, because all I'm doing is trying to follow my doctor's advice. That's all I'm doing, and it's working. I've not gained anymore, and that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. But the point is that I need to live with rosemary. I need to be happy with rosemary. I need to see what works for me. CJ just did a video. I love you, girl. I do. I'll put her channel here. I know you've heard me talk about her so many times. I call her a team sister because we can team together and we're usually on the same page. God is good. That when you realize that today is the only day, Sally did a video for me, but we had already processed this together, that today is the only day that I have. I don't know if I have tomorrow. We just had a friend of ours, very good friend. He was on his tractor, and he has a big land out here, and he's always on his tractor and doing his job or whatever. Very healthy man. He was in his 80s, but he had a body of a bodybuilder. And he was found on his tractor, dead of a heart attack. I don't know if I'm going to be out here walking one day, and it's going to be my last walk. I don't know that. All I know is that I want today to count. I want to get up and do as I do. Do the exercise I'm supposed to do. Eat the way I'm supposed to eat. And at the same time, embrace me. Take me all in. Enjoy that I walked today. Enjoy that I ate right today. And some days, if I want my Cheetos, I'm going to enjoy every bite of them. Remember, the little bag. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to sit there and eat and feel guilty about every morsel I put in my mouth. Hello? Before, I was buying the big bag. I'm going to enjoy this too. Because you know what? This is not fat. This is skin. When you can do this to your arms and they flap like that, you've taken that. This is what you've done to your body. You've reduced it. And that's what you're going to feel joy about. That's what you're going to feel joy about. To you. That your body is yours. And where you take it, nobody knows. There is no rules on where you take your body. I can't stop and look like this. I can't stop, and keep wanting to be a stick figure because that's not my body. My body has to hurt. This is me. This is all of me, okay? This is not attractive. This is not... But who am I trying to impress? Really? I got a man. I got a husband. I want to feel good in this body. And in order for me to feel good in this body, all of me, I have to embrace me. I have to say, it's okay, Rosemary. It's okay if you have this. This was not taken off of you. Oh, well, you were 487 pounds. You have big legs. This is part of your curves. A lot of you have helped me process that. CJ, my sister, we're team sisters, don't forget. So many of you. I don't even want to start naming you because you know who you are. But Janie, Wendy, of course, Cabernet Queen, Sally, my sister, Mandy. She just started her journey. Taco. I gotta get to my Taco. Gotta get to taking care of him. But I want you to know, my friends, that it's about processing you and no one else. I love you. I hope I said something to somebody today. Thank you, everyone. I know I start to mentioning people and I miss so many because I do have a lot of friends on here that I care about. So just because I didn't mention your name does not mean that you're not part of my life. If I watch you, you are part of my life. You have become part of me. I've taken the time to watch you, embrace you. Please embrace me the way I am. You might see me in the street and you just might say, and I know that a lot of you will say, you do have big hips, you do have big legs, but that's me. Rosemary has that. I love you guys. Bye for now. And this was Coffee Talk with Taco in the background. He wants to go out, but he can't.